to another episode of The Only Opinion That Matters, where we talk about movies and music. Today we're going to be talking about the best live shows of all time, in our opinion. My name's Jack.
My name's Thomas.
So we've got, this isn't as structured as our other topics.
No, definitely not.
And this one's going to be definitely more opinion-based than everything. I mean, yes.
Because we are the only opinion that matters.
Yeah, so I mean, and we always do opinion, but like this one was
strictly opinion at this point.
Yeah, this was less one that I could research as much as other things.
Yeah, this is just basically trying to remember what shows have I gone to.
Yeah, but I've tried to break it down a little bit, organize it into different things about shows that are good.
Okay.
But before we get into that,
how was your week?
Oh, you beat me to it.
Yeah.
That hurts my feelings. My week was pretty good. I saw the Smashing Pumpkins in one of the most bizarre live shows I've ever been to.
Is it going to be in the list?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It was definitely up there. So here, the good.
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins played they chose better songs than the last time they played.
Okay.
So last time it was just they ran off a greatest hits catalog,
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of boring. They started with a bunch of older, deep cut old songs, which was fun.
Yeah.
And then they had all these guests there because it was their 30th anniversary show. So, Chino Marino from the Deftones came out.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, it's awesome. Courtney Love was there.
Yeah.
I like Courtney Love. Not as a person.
Not as a person.
She's a shit human being.
She's a horrible excuse for a human being.
But Hole is good.
Eh.
Celebrity Skin.
Yeah.
Violet.
Yeah.
Weren't
half of these songs on guitar on Rock Band?
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah.
But she's good.
Yeah.
She sounded drunk as hell, though.
Did you ever see that YouTube video where she didn't pay her sound guy that night?
That's fake.
Is it fake?
Yeah, it's fake.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was
There
real.
were people there who were like, nah,
nah.
dude, that didn't happen. That being said, she's not a very good singer.
No.
Yeah, she was really it made sense though because it's her. If she was really awesome, I almost would have been like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were the guitarists from the Killers there, the bassist from New Order and Joy Division. They played some Joy Division songs. The lead vocalist from AFI.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did the Joy Division songs. He was good. And the coup de grace of weirdness, Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray was there. And he sang with Smashing Pumpkins' Fly by Sugar Ray. And Breaking the Law by Judas Priest.
Fucking Priest. Wow.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a really random collection there.
Yeah, it was it was interesting the whole way through though. You can't really.
There's no way that is not interesting because it's just who thought of this?
I know, I felt like I had to be on my toes.
Yeah.
As soon as Mark McGrath started playing Breaking the Law, I was like, where's this gonna go next?
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and I went to Videology, that bar in the city.
Yes.
They have a screen in the back. Everybody should check it out. It's a really cool place. It's in Brooklyn. And they show movies in the back of the bar, and they do drinking games to it. So I saw The Matrix. What an awesome movie. That movie holds up so good.
Oh, no. The first Matrix was great.
Yeah. Some of the effects are a little wonky.
Yeah, but that was 95, I think? No, 2000?
That was 99 or 2000.
Yeah.
That
But that's the CGI from that era.
Yeah, but even
At
a
the
lot of
time, it
that
was
still
good.
holds up.
Yeah.
Some of the fight scenes, the kung fu fight scene after the...
Oh, they're great.
Yeah, it's after he goes, I know kung fu. That whole fight...
I know kung fu.
That whole fight scene is, it's great.
Oh, yeah.
It still holds up really well.
Yeah. That's one of the more better uses of practical effects because, it's all, wire...
Yeah.
Wire pulling squads and everything.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest errors they made in the later movies was that they did these he's like God in the later ones.
Yeah.
So they had him do these action shots where they replace him with this rubbery CGI Keanu. Nobody wants a rubbery Keanu.
Everyone likes a nice taut Keanu.
They want a nice tight Keanu that's all composed, put together.
Doing his own stunts.
Yeah, they don't want him flopping around.
I just realized how much of a gun-based actor he is.
Yeah, he does a lot of action movies.
Yeah, with
Point
a lot
Break.
Point Break,
The Matrix,
John
Wick.
John Wick. But that's all headshots. Honestly, I would be scared shitless to run up on Keanu. Like he probably is always packing, and then you're dead.
See,
in a
I don't think
second.
he is always packing though, because here's the thing about Keanu: he's like the nicest dude in real life. He donates a huge amount of his money, and he like uses like public transportation and stuff.
Oh, I saw the video of him giving the pregnant lady his seat on the train.
Yeah, he's just a good
Just
dude.
a nice guy. But I'm saying like if you were to run up on him like I was like I'm gonna rob you or something, like he would shoot you in the face repeatedly.
For John Wick, he did a lot of his own. He did his own training for that shit. Like some of those headshots, it's not like he was actually headshotting people. Bless you.
Thank you.
I know you sneeze sometimes when you hear about Keanu killing you. It makes you nervous.
Does. I'm afraid one day he's just gonna break down the door and shoot me in the head.
Nah, I'd probably just give you a couple bucks.
Like, are you okay, man? You need something to eat?
You need some help, friend?
Come on. Let's go
Looking
get
a little
some.
scraggly.
Let's go get something to eat. That would be a good dinner.
That would be really good.
That'd be like a nice night. It'd be like, oh, I'm down on my luck. You know what happens? I met Keanu Reeves. He took me out to dinner. We talked.
I wouldn't even care if he'd still busted in the door, but then took me out to dinner. Like,
Oh,
I don't even care. I'll fix
pay
the
for
door myself.
Yeah, no, I'll fix it later. That's just a good time.
Yeah. Anyway, what did you do?
I finished up my band's part of the tour we were on.
Tom's in a band called Sentinels.
It has to come out at least once every podcast.
It's true.
We played the last show in Maine, which was amazing. We played at the.
Look it up right now.
We played at the Port City Music Hall in Maine.
Thomas is literally reading that off a lanyard.
Reading it off my tour pass. Which was cool because there was at least 300 people there, and the stage had so much space. I got to jump around like an idiot.
Nice.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
so fun. There's videos of it. I'll show you.
Did you
them
run
later.
in place on stage?
No, I don't run in place anymore.
I know. I was
We
just
used to
looking
do
at
that
some
all the
old-
time. Come on.
Yeah. So when me and Thomas were in a band
Didn't
called
we do the
Consider
high-
It Personal.
Didn't we do the high five thing once? We were running in place and we'd like play an open so we could high five.
Yeah, but I want to be clear. You instigated that.
Yeah, but you always did it with a smile on your face.
Yeah. But I was an idiot.
We were all idiots back then. We were in a band
True.
called Consider It Personal.
Well, maybe people just weren't considering it personal
And
enough.
highlight of the day.
All right, so there's no excuse for both.
No
of them.
excuse
You can
for both
excuse
of those,
one, but
yeah.
definitely not both.
Not both.
All right, well,
Yeah, tour was cool. Got to when we played Connecticut, we drove through Connecticut to Massachusetts and stayed with the guys from Within the Ruins.
okay,
And their guitar player, he runs Timland Brewery,
okay.
and we went in there at like 12 o'clock and just had a couple beers.
Yeah, I tasted the one you brought back. It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
And it comes in an enormous container.
Those nice big 32-ounce cans, definitely. I was feeling it last night.
Yeah, they take their toll.
Yeah.
You were a little spacey watching Breaking Bad for sure.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Does that show still hold up?
Yes, of course. No, I love that show. I'm rewatching it for like the third time.
Oh, yeah, I guess you did this already.
Yeah, well, I don't think I talked about it on the podcast, but oh no, I did. I did because that was when I was at my old job and I was burning through TV shows.
Yeah, you had a lot more
Free time.
movie stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just kind of pop in and you're like, nothing really.
Nothing really.
I'm in a band.
I'm in a band. That's all I can bring to the table.
That's fine.
That and our usual banter.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I can really ask for. Yeah. That's not true. You should do more prep.
I should do more prep.
All right, so that's all I really got. We've missed like all of the summer blockbusters this summer.
Yeah, we've been slacking a little bit.
Yeah, I saw a few of them, Ant-Man and the Wasp and
tours.
Incredibles, but we missed out on like Mission Impossible, which is apparently very good. I know how much you love Tom Cruise.
Don't like Tom Cruise. He runs too much.
He's a real life insane man.
He really is.
Did you just say he runs too much? You son of a bitch! You take that back. He runs just enough.
He runs too damn much.
There's no such thing. You're a fool. Somebody did a study, I told this to you, and they did like a correlation. The movies that he runs more make more money. I'm not alone in this. People love sprinting madman Tom Cruise. He's like 56 and he broke his foot on the new Mission Impossible and he kept shooting.
Kept on running.
He learned how to fly a helicopter. Nothing stops that man, even though he is, morally questionable and insane.
He'd be another person I wouldn't want to run up on. Like, he'd freak the fuck out.
I feel like I would have no idea where that interaction would go.
Yeah, no, it's just like it could go a million different
I
ways.
feel like there'd just be a lot of maniacal laughter involved.
By him.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
just
not by me.
Not by me. It's like, oh, I think I'm gonna rob you. I've like maybe let out a chuckle. No, he embraces the fact that you're trying to rob him because
Be like, try and take my money.
Try and take my
I'll
money.
fly a helicopter into your house. And then you just have to be like, shit.
Shit, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah, and you just have to leave.
Yeah, I'd run after that, but he'd catch me.
You wouldn't be able to
I
escape.
wouldn't be able to escape.
There's no way out. He would end up mugging you.
Yes, by the end of it,
He
I
wouldn't
would,
even need the money.
Nope. Because I'm doing this just for the thrill of the hunt.
It's just the thrill of the hunt for him.
Damn you, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, all right. So maybe we'll see some movies soon, but probably not.
I
Because
mean, isn't that Slender Man movie comes out on the 10th?
yeah, we'll see the Slender Man movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to talk about live shows?
Let's talk about some live shows.
All right. So I've broken this down into to different sections. You know,
Okay.
what does make a good live show?
Okay.
So right off the bat, the first thing that came to my mind is them playing a good set.
In general, yeah.
So choice of songs.
Okay.
So in my opinion, a good band will kind of mix old songs, some new songs, but not have the most predictable set ever.
Yeah, like not just pick all the hits.
Yeah, I like when they throw like a curveball in there, like I said about Smashing Pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Breaking the Law starring Mark McGrath, but
Yeah.
you know, things like that. Things that come to mind for me, that kind of stuff. When I saw Beck recently, he did some covers. He did old stuff. He did new stuff. He hit almost all his albums. Every Time I Die is another one.
Yeah.
They don't have any like super big hits, so they really just kind of pick this, they have a lot of songs that their fans like, so they play, their sets differ widely.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because I remember when we saw them at Game Changer, I feel like they played a very diverse set.
Yeah, they do. And they have, it's all hardcore, metalcore-esque, but like it kind of focuses in that area.
Yeah.
Anything come to mind for you? Good sets.
For a nice, well-rounded set.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be a band I bring up a lot because I take it you have a couple different categories.
Oh, there's like 4 or 5.
Okay. I mean, for a band that... Because most of the bands I listen to, I guess, don't have... they have like 1 or 2 good albums.
Yeah.
Whereas the one band that I know that has a bunch of albums, they play a little bit from every one, Slipknot.
True.
They played a very wide range of stuff from all their stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they even played stuff from the albums that people didn't like that much, like
Yeah.
All Hope Is Gone. And I maintain that I really like that album.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't.
I know a lot of people don't, but they do play the singles off from that album.
Yeah, but,
All Hope Is Gone and Psychosocial.
Yeah.
I think
And they
those are,
play
like, the two.
Sulfur, and there's another one too. You know what
Wasn't
I'm talking
Vermilion, was it?
about. No, that's from
That was from Subliminal Verses.
yes.
There's one more. You're right, there is one more. I'm just not sure what it is.
Vendetta
Oh, and Dead Memories.
and Dead Memories.
Why
I
they
don't
play-
know if
they
they
play a-
played all of those.
They played Dead Memories, I know that.
Did they?
Yeah.
This was way back.
This was way back.
This was before they put out
Mayhem 2013, I think.
Yeah, it was after the Paul Gray died,
Yes.
but before.
Joey Jordison left.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we still got to see him with Joy Jordison, which is nice.
Yeah. Nice. Apparently
Anyway.
the new guy is actually significantly better.
Then Joey Jordison?
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it, or
Well-
somebody tells me. I kind of believe it.
Well, Joey Jordison also was getting really sick at the time. Like,
Yeah.
he had some muscle disorder or something like that. And it was actually making it very hard for him to play.
All right. So, next category. This is less of a category and more a question that I want to put out there.
Okay.
And I know what your answer is going to be because you go to mostly one type of show.
Okay.
Which genre do you think puts on the best shows?
Oh, well, here's the thing. I know, like, rap concerts get, like, crazy.
I haven't. So here's the thing. I've seen rappers at other shows, but I haven't really seen any shows that are exclusively like. I haven't been to a Run the Jewels concert.
Yeah.
But I saw like Nas like at a festival and stuff like that. And
No, but what do you mean by like what genre puts on the best? Like what constitutes that?
It's
Like
opinion based.
Like crowd reaction, like
I'm not saying so much crowd reaction as much as like entertaining for you personally.
Oh, for
Though
me,
I would think that the crowd would probably agree.
I mean, yeah, for me personally, it'd probably be I would definitely gravitate more towards metal stuff.
Yeah.
So like that's just me. Like
Yeah.
if you want to do it based off of like just straight what genre probably does better,
Yeah.
I feel like rap probably does a whole lot better.
Yeah, I feel like the one category of show I haven't really been to is like what?
EDM.
See, here's the thing. I've been to plenty of EDM things at festivals also.
Mhm.
It's so goddamn lame.
Well, we think that.
Yeah, but like you've gotta either like love dancing or love drugs. Like
And there's a lot of people that love both.
yeah, all right. So maybe it's not for me. I saw one EDM artist I liked, this artist Arms and Sleepers. It was like a small club situation.
Mm-hmm.
But it was because I liked the music. But a lot of EDM artists just play, like, the songs are indistinguishable. They just play a ton of remixes of other stuff.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't understand why people glorify the ability to press a play button.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't even put it like that because, like, after seeing, like, a DJ up close and personal at that Arms and Sleepers show,
Mm-hmm.
he did mess with the song and do things with it live. I think if you're a shitty DJ, you can just hit play.
Oh, yeah.
And I think probably a lot of the big ones at festivals, it's tempting to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can probably tell when they don't do anything with the song. But there is talent there, and it's just like I feel like a lot of people don't take advantage of it.
I feel like the talent for that is all based in the production of it. Like,
yeah.
before you hit the stage, like, you're in the studio and you're mixing and making all this stuff sound fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But once you get out onto that stage with it, there's really not a whole hell. Like, here's the thing. I know Enter Shikari does a lot of cool shit with their techno effects and everything.
Yeah.
But most of the time, whenever I see these DJs and everything, they have a turntable set up. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, you do some EQ things with, like, the knob. Like, when you see them do, like, that.
Yeah.
Weird, I'm doing a pantomime of just turning a knob.
That's what, Thomas is pantomiming doing a knob right now.
And, like, there's really... I don't see people doing that whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess as a person who doesn't know as much about that kind of stuff, I'm more willing to give them credit.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people try and convince me that EDM's the best thing ever throughout like all of college. So
Well, it's college. That's why.
that's a good point.
You know, people don't have good opinions in college.
That's true, including myself.
Yeah.
That's why I waited till I graduated to do this podcast. Now all my
I'm a
opinions are perfect.
I'm a college graduate now. I can do a podcast.
Yeah, that's how that works. I think different shows have different different genres have different selling points. Metal is like if I want to go to a energetic, aggressive show, lots of like energy, it's nonstop the whole time.
Yeah.
Better for smaller venues.
Yes, for sure.
Like seeing Dillinger Escape Plan play at PNC was fucking weird.
Was it really?
Yeah. Because they're all about energy and getting the crowd moving and people jumping on stage and
But if you're in an auditorium, not an auditorium, but like someplace that has seats, you really can't do that.
yeah, it was awkward.
Yeah, kind of like the same like how I really like when we saw Slipknot.
Yeah.
And they did the whole spit it out thing where they make everyone sit down. You know how
Yeah.
awkward that was doing that in chairs?
Yeah,
It was
awkward.
really weird.
Yeah, I think metal shows really lend themselves to smaller crowds.
The same thing happened to when I saw Avenged Sevenfold. You know
Yeah.
how they do Unholy Confessions? Like they
No.
no. Basically what happens at the end of the show, they do a massive wall of death, but they made everyone clear it, including the people in the stands. I'm like, how are you expecting people to do that?
Yeah.
You can't make people run into each other when there's seats involved.
Yeah, that's going to be weird.
Yeah.
That's really awkward, actually.
Yeah.
That's really awkward.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool to look at because
Yeah.
I was in the
Lawn
lawn.
seat?
I was in the lawn area, and I was far back, so I could see the splitting of everything, which
Yeah.
was cool. But the people in the center were just like, "What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what is
Where do I
this?
find my seat again after this?"
I feel like some people could have used that opportunity to just scramble and find better seats.
Oh yeah.
I think like definitely I like rap shows a lot, but and R&B artists and things like that, but that's very dependent on the charisma of the lead vocalist because it's usually just that person who's
trying to
confronting the
yeah.
show.
They
And
gotta hype people up.
yeah, and rock and alternative bands I think there's a lot of variety there. And I think they've definitely thrown the most in terms of curveballs in terms of song choice.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when you see a bigger rock band, they have better production values.
Oh, way better.
Yeah. So, that's about that.
All depends.
So we already kind of talked about venues a little bit. Light and stage show. So this is definitely less for metal bands.
Yeah.
Smaller metal bands.
I mean, some metal bands do have an elaborate light show.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't see it too often in metal.
Yeah. I appreciate even, like, having just, for metal bands, having, like, a cool banner or backdrop. Like, Prada had that whole big symbol that they were using for a while.
Yeah. Their stage setup was a little differently now that you see them because they gave equal stage setup to the drummer and the keyboardist.
Yeah.
Same thing with Bring Me the Horizon. They started doing that too.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's not this drummer is centered. It's now keyboard on one side, drum on the other.
Yeah, and you have to appreciate, like, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Even going back to Slipknot. No, going back to Slayer, who opened for Slipknot. Their stage and light show is one of the awesomest things I ever saw.
It looked so evil.
It was the most stereotypically metal thing I've ever seen. Flames shooting out of the stage, burning pentagrams. But, like, that's what I want to see. When I go to a show, I want it to be like,
Well, when we saw Slipknot, did they do the whole rising drum set thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the pentagram that starts rotating. That
Yes.
was dope.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, metal bands do think of some cool shit.
For sure. And I feel like I'm willing to pay extra for a show, too, if I know that there's going to be more production value to it. Like, some of the biggest ones I have highlighted here, 9 Inch Nails, I always talk about them. He does the most elaborately weird electronic stuff. Like, he's got these lasers that can kind of go around and form cubes around the different people. He's got screens on stage. He's got a guy filming people in the band and then projecting those people in weird, like, digital pin art onto screens around. Like, it's elaborate as fuck. But, that's cool.
There's actually because if we're going back to metal, can we go back to metal for a second?
We sure can.
I remember when I saw Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
His stage setup was dope because he had screens everywhere.
Yeah.
He had his own, like, composed videos of, like, when he did was it Thunder Kiss 65?
Yeah.
There was a scene in the music video where he does, like, the head jerk from what was the Will Ferrell movie?
Oh, Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, where they were doing the head bob, and there was one song where he brought out these guys that were, like, in, like, trash can suits. It was weird.
What's a trash can suit?
It was literally like these guys wearing, like, tin cans. Like, it was really weird. I don't know why.
They were Rob Zombie's personal trash people?
Yeah, they're trash people.
So
you're a garbage person.
Yeah. So I need a cut for my guitarist, a cut for my bassist. Also, my trash people need to get some money too.
Yeah, no, let them in the green room. They deserve it.
Oh, there goes my dog. He doesn't
Freeman.
like when we talk about trash people.
He does not like when we talk about trash people.
Other ones, I talked about Slayer. Portugal the Man had really cool visuals too. They had weird, trippy kind of, like, people melting into each other and, like, yeah, like, it was, like, weird. It was really weird art. I think, like, his wife does it or something.
Oh, there is also one that, like, everyone always flips out about.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd apparently has one of the trippiest, like, light setups ever. Because, I mean, everyone's either smoking weed or taking LSD when they're listening to Pink Floyd.
Makes sense.
So they go with it, and they're just like, let's do some trippy shit.
Huh. They're old as fuck now.
They are so old. Very old.
Do you think they still do that? Or do you think that would give them seizures?
They're not epileptic.
I don't know what happens when you get old. I'm not
You
looking
don't
forward
get
to
epilepsy.
it. You can get epilepsy.
Not like that.
Maybe not. Look, man, I don't know
this
what
another-
happens when
is this
this
another
isn't
time
a
you're wrong?
podcast about getting old.
This is another time you're wrong.
No.
Pretty sure there's another time.
As
you're
we've
wrong.
established, I've never been wrong. That's why I have this podcast.
No.
Now I can immortalize all my rightness onto the internet forever.
No, because you're wrong.
That doesn't sound
You were
like
wrong
me.
on a podcast. I'm not gonna edit it out.
That doesn't sound... Well, you never edit anything out.
It's fine.
Shh you.
Shush you.
You know what? Shush you.
Shush your face.
Well, how about instead of shushing, we talk about the last thing that I have here, which is the actual stage presence and performance of a band. How do they play?
Okay.
So here's the thing. I want a band to play well.
Yes, but you also don't want them to be standing still the entire time, making sure they're playing it
Yes.
perfect.
So a band that comes to mind right off the bat, Born of Osiris.
Yeah, they don't stand. Oh, another one, Rings of Saturn.
See, but Rings of Saturn doesn't sound good live.
I think they will now because they don't use any of the same guitar players.
Also, I take that back because I saw them at Game Changer, and
Game Changer sucked.
the sound was
The
not
sound
good
there
for a while.
is horrible.
Yeah, so I couldn't really tell. So maybe they played fine. Sorry, Rings of Saturn.
Well, no, Rings of Saturn does play all their stuff really well because I've seen them twice. I saw them there and I saw them at Stanhope House. They sound way better at Stanhope House.
Okay.
But the thing is now, they don't like the one guitar player, Lucas Mann.
Yeah.
He's still in the band, but he doesn't tour with them.
Okay.
So, and then the other guitar player who was doing everything, he left. He quit. He was like, I'm not getting my credit for all the stuff I did on the last album later. So they got the original guitar player back that wrote the really good album. I can't pronounce it because it's some
L. Ken or whatever.
that one.
It's not words.
Yeah. And they got this internet famous guitar player named Yo
Yo-Yo Ma.
No, I can't pronounce his last name.
Yo-Yo Ma's cousin.
No.
Lil Nepotist.
No. Little Nepotist. No. But like they are now playing guitar. They still don't have a bass player, and it saddens me.
Yeah.
But they do nothing. They're just
Yeah, and it's like
chilling.
if you're gonna do that, then you really need to have like the rest of the band's got to make up for it in some way, or
And
you
the-
need to have like a really cool light show.
and you either a really cool light show, have a vocalist that will spaz the fuck out,
yeah,
but which he doesn't do anything either. He just stands there and he plays the songs, and he barely talks in between the songs. They have a very boring set.
yeah. I mean, I really, you got to make it exciting. You got to do something with it. I mean, like the high bar for me for that kind of stuff is like Enter Shikari, Chariot, Let Live. They're going nuts. They're climbing. Everybody's climbing shit. They're throwing instruments.
Well, now combine those two, the Fever 333. I've seen so many videos. They're just as crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Glad to see he didn't lose it.
No.
But like they'll like tear up the stage. They'll run in the audience. Like get some engagement going a little bit. You know?
That's why I do like a lot of hardcore bands how they do it because they're all over the place when they play too.
Yeah, there's a lot because it's also fast paced. Like you got to keep that energy going.
You can't be a hardcore band and just be really not doing anything.
Yeah.
You portray the energy that you're playing.
Yeah. There's a lot of like even rock bands that I saw in the midst of me being more into metal that I didn't appreciate as much because I was like, where's the energy? And it's like, nah, this is like a different thing.
Yes, but the thing is, I feel there's some types of energies that don't do well because you know the old classic like everyone's in sync, for metalcore. It's like we were guilty of this too.
In what way?
Synchronized headbanging
Oh,
and
yeah.
just doing stuff like that.
No, I don't like planned stuff as much as I like spontaneous, like
Yeah.
do whatever you want kind of stuff.
Yeah, like I know some people like if you're like a top 40 person, you go see like a Justin Bieber or like a Beyonce or something like.
Yeah.
There's coordinized stuff in their stage setup.
You just made up a word.
Shut up.
Coordinate.
Shut up. They coordinate stuff in their set. I hate you so
All right,
much. I
go
hate
ahead.
you so
No.
much.
Coordinated. You combined words. You combined coordinated and synchronized.
I like it though.
Look, you can keep using it. It can be.
Coordinized.
I'll hashtag it.
Hashtag
Coordinized. We'll be the only ones using it, but
Yeah, but like, I think for metal it shouldn't be done, but like where you can do that for other brands.
yeah, like if you have like synchronized dancers or something.
Yeah,
like,
it makes sense for like a Justin Bieber.
Yeah, for sure.
Kid plays like a 2-hour set and fucking dances his brain out.
What's the longest show you've ever been to?
Def Leppard concert.
How long was that?
Fucking, they played for like almost 3 hours.
You look exhausted thinking of it.
It was my first concert, and I really just wanted to get the fuck out of there. Like, it was cool. Like, it was a cool first concert because, like, I was a hard rock kid when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So my uncle took me to Styx, Foreigner, and Def Leppard.
Oh, the 80s.
Oh, God, all of the 80s.
Yeah.
But, like, it was still a good show. It was just, like, it definitely dragged.
Yeah. Foo Fighters played for 3 hours. That was the longest show. This Smashing Pumpkins one was 2.5. That was close. But
Well, when you get that big, you can do whatever the hell you want.
honestly, if
I
you
would
have
never-
enough good songs, keep fucking playing them. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Because here's the thing, you wouldn't expect to go to an arena show and only have the guy play for 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a little jarring when they play short sets because I've actually seen that. Like the first time I saw Smashing Pumpkins, they only played for like hour 15, and I was like,
even that's a bit short because that's like
yeah,
what?
that's what I'm
like
saying.
8 songs maybe.
No, you're thinking metalcore time, man.
Yeah, I am thinking metalcore time.
Yeah, you could have gotten like double that.
Yeah,
But it
Okay.
was weird. I was like, play more, man. Like
Come on, I paid money.
yeah. Well, I didn't. I went with my dad that time, but
Eh.
whatever. He got in for free because of me this last time. So, all right. So let's do a final tally, just general. Best shows you've ever been to, off
Okay.
the top of your head.
First time I saw Prada, Starland. They put on a great show.
Okay, I was gonna say the first time we saw Devil Wears Prada. The second time when we saw them at
RevGen.
RevGen.
That was also really good. I'll switch for that. Because
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm thinking more up close and personal because I saw a lot more
That's
at
true.
the Starland show.
Yeah.
But RevGen was also really good.
Yeah, because they played a good mix of stuff too. That was before his vocals started to fade a little bit too.
After that, after Zombie, it kind of just started to go downhill a bit.
I agree.
Oh man, no,
but
Dead Throne
do-
was still good. Dead Throne was still good. His vocals were still consistent then too.
Yeah, they've still got some good songs on each of their albums. They're
No,
just
I'm
not
not-
as consistently good as
No,
they
I'm
used
just
to
I'm
be.
strictly talking vocals, like how his vocals changed.
Yeah, he kind of leaned into it though. Like they
Yeah.
changed their style to kind of match that.
Yeah. There was you didn't go to this one, but the Glass Cloud show was really good, even though they were only a 3-piece at that point because
Okay.
their fill-ins that they were supposed to get flaked on them at the last minute. Everyone on the tour package learned like 2 or 3 Glass Cloud songs
Yeah.
and played the set.
How long was the set?
Hour 15, but it makes sense for them at their level.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I already talked about Nine Inch Nails. The third time I saw them, I had really good seats at PNC, and it was like he had enough distance from the latest album that he was playing just he didn't feel the need to I think jam it full of singles from it.
Yeah.
So he just played like a really good diverse set, and the effects were awesome, and I was really close. Here's one that you will certainly agree with me. This is like a throwback one. Warped Tour 2011.
Oh, it was 11. Yeah, no, Warped Tour. I keep saying, whenever I think of that, I keep saying 12 for some reason, but I know
I thought so too, but I looked it up. It's 11.
Yeah.
So that had a lot of bands we were into at the time, and a lot that I still
so
am.
many.
A Day to Remember, Asking Alexandria,
Tac Tac.
Attack, Devil Wears Prada, August Burns Red.
Drugs played that year too.
Drugs played that year. Dance Gavin Dance played that year with the return of Johnny Craig. Acacia Strain played that year. Enter Shikari played that year.
Didn't Amir play that year too, but we didn't see them?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It was fucking jam packed.
I
dude.
Set My Friends on Fire played too.
I set my friends on play. I think I skipped them.
You did. You were watching Enter Shikari, and I was on the hunt for water at that point because I was dying.
Yeah, no, that's a realistic thing that you have to do.
Yeah.
But that was like a really good year.
That was the best year.
Yeah.
Nothing came close after that.
No, it was all just like a few bands that were good, and that was it. That tour, it was not their last tour. I think it was last tour before they broke up for real. Broke up and then came back. Under Oath, when they toured with Let Live.
Yes.
That was a really good tour because that was, I think, the first time I saw Let Live. And
Well, I saw them when they came back.
yeah,
Where they played with an instrumental band called I want to say it's Capsaicin, but I know that's not it.
yeah.
Capsaicin is the heat extract from peppers.
Ah,
Yes.
well, that could be a band name. Why not?
Yeah. But that was a good stage setup too, because you always know the keyboardist goes crazy.
Yeah, and also the lead vocalist can he kills it like the whole set.
every time,
He
yeah.
doesn't even fade.
No, not at all.
Foo Fighters I already brought up.
Yeah.
The first time I saw them was awesome. Second time I saw him, he had broken his leg and he was in the rock throne.
Still awesome though.
Yes.
Slipknot, we already talked about them. Slayer too.
Deftones,
Didn't see them, so that's all you.
really good.
I still need to get into them more.
Yeah, there's a few albums I would recommend for you.
Mm-hmm.
You should listen to Koino Yokon.
Okay.
You should listen to maybe White Pony would be a good one for you.
Okay. Is it
Try those.
Is it more like the catchier of the stuff, not like
Koi no Yokon's catchier.
Okay.
White Pony's a good mix. I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah.
I have to look through their stuff again.
Give me like a list. Give me like
Okay.
5 songs, and then I'll go from there.
All right, I'll give you 5 songs. That I can do. Who else? The second time I saw Periphery with Norma Jean, that was really good.
I still have yet to see Periphery. I need to get on that.
Yeah.
I feel though they're a band that doesn't do much on stage though, because they're really
No,
tight.
dude, they're
really
all over the place.
wow.
That was with. Oh, that wasn't just Periphery and Norma Jean. That was Dillinger Escape Plan too.
I thought it was Deftones.
No, that was the first time I saw
Okay.
Periphery. They were not as good then. Again, awkward because they were in a bigger venue.
Yeah.
But the second time it was Norma Jean Periphery. It was Summer Slaughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was really good. Dillinger Escape Plan is, he like shoves the whole microphone in his mouth. He's a madman.
Yeah.
And now they're broken up. But that's how it goes.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Do I have any more? I don't think I have any more.
That's it?
I feel like there's some local bands that I might. Actually, no. The band that we just went on tour with now, Great American Ghost, their frontman is fucking insane.
Okay.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He puts on a good show.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd say the time I saw Balance headline too, Balance and Composure. They're better when they have a bigger set because I don't feel like they always pick the most exciting ones when they have a shorter set, but when they had a bigger one, it gave them a little more room to play around with things.
yeah.
All right. What time are we at?
We are at 36 minutes.
Okay.
This
Do you
was
wanna-
destined to be a short boy.
Yeah, I mean, this is more just one we can kind of just
Chill and
talk about a little bit. We said we were going to talk about the best covers too. Do you have any that you can think of?
Glass Cloud did a Everyone Wants to Rule the World cover.
Do you actually like that?
I do.
You're a madman.
Because I do like old 80s and 90s stuff. So like that was cool.
Mm. I've got a few. A Day to Remember's cover of Over My Head
Okay.
is good.
Oh, they also did what was the other one?
Since You've Been Gone.
Since You've Been Gone.
I don't feel like it's different enough though.
Yeah, there's some breakdowns in there. There's one.
Yeah, there's a
one
breakdown.
There's a breakdown.
Last 10 Seconds of Life.
Oh
Break
my-
Stuff.
Their break stuff cover is amazing.
Yeah, that's not a good song. It's a good song when they do it.
When they do it, yeah.
Yeah, that's a Limp Bizkit song.
Fucking a pop punk band called Patent Pending.
Yeah.
They did break stuff, but they did it as a piano song. It's just piano and him singing it.
How does that sound?
Funny.
Okay.
Funny.
As funny as Mark McGrath doing Breaking the Law?
Yes.
Great. Arctic Monkeys did a Drake song.
Okay.
Hold On, We're Going Home.
Yeah, okay.
It's way better than the original.
Volumes did that too.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of metalcore bands covering stuff.
Yeah, that's really all the ones I know.
Though. Yeah. The last two I have.
Oh, come on. Still Fly by Prada was good.
Is it?
No.
Is it good because it's old?
Fucking Miss Mad doing Swing.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, that one was bad.
Yeah, I remember that. They used to play that.
I'm not thinking good ones. I'm just thinking of the ones I can remember at this point.
There's so much. Just a cavalcade of. Well, we talked about this previously. Like, we have different stances on covers.
Yeah.
I like covers a lot because I've seen rock bands do it.
Well, the thing is, when you're big, yeah, you can do it. But I hate when local bands do it. When local bands do it, they get that stigma for being, oh, that's the local band that covers this band.
Yeah, I mean,
I have some friends that are guilty of it, and I tell them stop doing that.
I think if you pick one cover and you don't rely on it too much, that's one thing.
Well, you remember there were some bands when we were playing that did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking there was the one band that did the Ghost Inside cover every single show.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
It's just lame, too, because the Ghost Inside is like, they're big, but they're not like the biggest band
No.
ever. It's not like you covered, like, you know, Left Behind by Slipknot or something.
Yeah.
Slipknot.
Snipknot.
Snipknot.
Snipknot. Snoopity Bop.
Yeah, I mean,
It's covers, man.
I
Covers.
got a couple more that are good ones live though. They don't have recorded versions as far as I know.
Mhm.
Panic at the Disco covers Bohemian Rhapsody live, which is really
Yes,
fun.
they do. That's actually really good.
And
They cover a couple things. My ex, she put up a Snapchat story. They covered some old pop song. I forget what it was. I'll look it up in their set later. But they just covered some random pop song.
Huh.
Just
Weird.
because they can.
Weezer does that now.
Well, they did Africa.
They did Africa, but they also do
It's
Take
not that
on
good.
Me.
Did they really?
They play it live.
Oh, they don't actually.
No, they don't have a recorded version.
God, I would love to hear that.
Yeah, their cover's not that good because it's not that different.
No,
It's like just
there's some more. The guitar stands out a little bit more.
yeah.
That's about it.
Oh, did you know? Are you the one who told me this? Africa, Toto still plays. Their encore, they cover Hash Pipe by Weezer now. How awesome is that? That's so awesome.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah. The last one I have on here is this band St. Paul and the Broken Bones. They're like a big band, like they have the lead singer and like a guitarist and bassist and drummer, but they have like a brass section too, like trumpets and stuff. And they do a cover of a Tame Impala song eventually, way better than the Tame Impala version.
Okay.
It's just like
it's rare occasions when you find a band that makes the original song better.
yeah, I can't think of that many instances. I actually was looking through trying to find stuff for this topic, and I was like, yeah, it's a good thing we threw this in with something else because
we wouldn't have been able to do this for the whole podcast.
yeah, fuck no.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Remember songs we covered when we were in a band?
We did Miss May I. We
did
did
Miss-
Wonderwall.
Miss Maya was impromptu though. That
That
was
was
like we were on
we-
tour and we were just filling
They're
time.
like, oh, you got another like 25 minutes. We're like, we don't have 25 minutes worth of stuff, so let's just bullshit this cover real quick. I didn't
Yeah.
even know how to play the entire song.
yeah,
I bullshitted that.
me too.
Well, here's the thing. We learned a lot of covers for the Bound Brook High School productions because everyone needed people who played instruments.
Yeah, I meant when we played though. We played Wonderwall and we played Sleep Now in the Fire. I think those are like the only.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sleep Down in the Fire.
We also for a party learned The Beautiful People.
I knew that before. Yeah, I relearned it. It was like took 2 seconds.
That was the hardest I think to learn for drums. Cause that's a weird drum beat.
the Bo Diddley beat. It's easy.
A Bo Diddley?
Yes, I actually learned that in my history of rock and roll class. There was it's an old swing beat that they used to use. It's the same beat in that old pop song I Want Candy. It's actually the same beat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Kevin was just being lame about it then.
Very lame about it.
Kevin was our old drummer. I think that's all I have
Yeah.
for today.
Yeah.
And you're not feeling good anyway, so
No, I'm ready to go get some soup and fucking probably pass out and die.
yeah, I'm gonna pass out. I'm not gonna die. I don't really want to do that.
I might.
All right, well, more power to you.
No, thank you.
It's a free country. For now.
For now.
All right, well, peace out, everyone.
All right.
If you want, you can. I forgot to do all our plugs.
Yeah, no, do all the plugs.
You can find us on @onlyopinionpod on Twitter, or opinionpodcast@gmail.com if you guys want to send us any hate mail or suggestions for topics or movies you want us to see. We'll be more encouraged to see movies if people actually tell us to go see them.
Yeah, really.
Right
now we're just winging it.
Yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on Shout Engine. They host our stuff. We're on SoundCloud. Am I missing anything? We're on iTunes. If you want to help us out, you can go to luxbrand.co and use the promo code OnlyOpinion for 20% off your order. They do cool like shoes and backpacks and stuff like that.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, and we get a kickback of that money, so
Help us out by helping yourself out. Look good.
yeah, yes.
Well,
What was that word you made up before?
Get
coordinized.
Get coordinized.
That's gonna be our catchphrase now. That's gonna be our sign off.
I like that.
Get coordinized.
Get coordinized.
All right, peace out, everyone.
Later.